And we're live. I think we're live.
I'm live and I'm muted. Awesome.
I think we're live. What's going on,
How's it
LyFE?
going? Not much.
Let's
Just
see.
got done helping somebody release a new e-liquid.
Let's see if we pull this off. Are we live? Question mark.
The Gizzard hit the live button. We don't need to go 45 minutes.
There's Matt. Matt! Are we live?
Matt.
Yeah, we're live! We're live, everybody! Welcome to Fog Life number 50. 50, baby.
50. That's like 2 weeks away from a year or something.
I think it's been a year, actually. We missed a show or two during the year, so...
It's possible.
This is probably our 1 year anniversary show, even though it's 50. 50. I'm calling it. I'm saying it's our 1 year anniversary show.
This is the 1 year? All right.
Yeah.
What did we get?
I don't know. We got a special guest.
Okay.
We won't tell them who it is yet, though. So, for folks that are just joining us, we just were on the door reveal feed, and that was fun. That was pretty awesome. So, thanks for setting that up, LyFE.
Hey, no problem.
You did some excellent work over there.
It was so fun. So,
Adore E-Liquid has a new flavor, and some of us were able to be... it was nice to get it ahead of time so that we could try it. It was a blind taste. Blind tasting. Yeah. And everybody had a little different take on it as far as what they were picking up. To me, is more of a butterscotch cream. And then other people were picking up pecan notes. And the name of the flavor is...
Pecan-sequence. I'm about ready to post it up there.
Pecan-sequence.
I can type it.
So
type it a lot better.
It's supposed to be a pecan pie goo pudding. But for me, I'm not really picking up on the nuts, but it might be because I'm not vaping it at high enough wattage.
There we go. There is a link for everybody. And remember, coupon code Pink Pussy works every day over there.
I will tell you, it is delicious, though.
Oh, it is. It is. That boy approved. That's what I say. It works great in a dual coil on a parallel belt, so 0.08. It works great in the DNA, running about 100. That's what you need. You need to get it on a
spicy build.
A regulated, crank it up to about 120 watts, and yeah, when the higher I get it, the tighter the airflow, like the recurve, running at about 70 watts on that single coil, I'm getting that blast of butter right away.
Well, I definitely can crank this up because this little mod here will crank.
Oh yeah,
it will crank. But I've been running it really almost at the lowest setting is what I've been running it at.
Yeah, well, turn it to 11.
Turn it to 11. Here we go.
That butter comes out. I love it.
Man, that made a big difference in the amount of vapor that I got. Holy smokes!
Holy vapor.
All right. Yeah. Yep.
I did get
a pecan nut. Got to crank it up. Got to crank it up to get the nuts, I guess. Crank it up for them nuts.
Yeah. I really like it on a single coil Addy right now. So if you got your wasp, I would try it on your wasp.
I'm actually
a little bit hotter than normal.
I'm actually running a single coil build.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. This was a gift from the fabulous Addy Tooney.
Oh, yes.
It's got an Addy Tooney build in it.
Nice.
And I think it's the seven hells or 7 heavens, 7 hells with
84 heavens, 962 hells.
Yeah, something like that. And then it has it's got a Petri top on it, so
Yep.
it's like a hybrid thing that he made.
Tuning Stein.
Yeah, Rin Vapes is out there. Rin, if you don't want it cranked up, I don't pick up the pecan at low levels, so that's how I'd been vaping it. It's just a very pleasant butterscotch cream, and it's not even real heavy butterscotch. It's like a real, it's just the right amount.
Yeah.
But I've been enjoying it. So let's look and see who's out here. We got Socrates has been here since like I put the feed up at 1 o'clock this afternoon.
He's a diehard.
He's been here all day. He's been here all day. So shout out to Socrates in Greece. Matt Williams was the first one in the feed, I think, tonight. And we had D Vapes now. Andrew Eaton is here. Jerry Lawrence. Al Ben. Michaela Vapes. Hey, Michaela. We have Vincent Red Wolf. Welcome, Vincent. And Sub Vapes is here. Daytime Frank. Hello, Frank. Who else do we see? Kenny B's here. What's up, Kenny B? All right. Kevin K is here. Kevin K. KK. Ren Vapes. Thank you for showing up, Ren Vapes. That's awesome. Kimmy. All right. Raffinis is here. Train Sonic rolled in. More people are rolling in now. Focus Evo. Vape Taurus. All right. So everybody that showed up so far, thank you for showing up. Like this is our 50th show. Woo! We've made it a year.
Yay!
Yay!
Gizzard said he's giving away the armadillo.
I did not. Don't lie. Don't lie, Lifa. So, how has your week been, Lifa?
It's been all right. Things in Spain are on hold because we're waiting for one final piece of software to be complete. Then I got 25 machines done. Then we're done with that, and maybe I can get back to my regular shows during the week when I'm not just pissed off at everybody. And I just don't want to share that negativity halfway through the day for some people. So that'll make its rounds. Can't complain. Everything's good. It's hotter than hell, though.
Yeah, I went for a bike ride. I've been riding pretty much every day, and yesterday was hot, but today was. I went out there and I almost just came back inside, and I'm like, nope. You're going to be in a lot better mood if you get out there and do your bike ride. So I went out, and it's just like riding in an oven. And
it's still.
It takes a lot out of you. Like, I had to stop a lot more often and drink water. Yeah, it was 90 on my bike ride. And
92 feels like 101.
So on my bike ride, which was 8 miles, took me an hour instead of 45 minutes like it normally does, because I was going slower because it was hot out there. And I also drank like an entire bottle of water that I brought with me. I was stopping for water. I had to make about 4 stops during the ride to drink because, I don't know, it must have been.
Are there any natural springs on your ride?
No, well, my ride, my normal ride ends at Minnehaha Falls. So it's like, it's really neat. You know, when I get to the end, it's like, oh, there's the waterfall, so it's pretty cool.
Nice.
Pretty cool. It's like that's the carrot. Oh, if I keep going, I get to see the waterfall.
Yeah.
And then it's a lot of water. The rivers here are still swollen, and the creeks, and a lot of water coming over that thing. Yep. And so then you get from there. I got to turn around and ride 4 more hot miles back. And then I jumped in.
You get your climax, and then you go,
Then I jumped in the shower and cooled off and barely made it on the Adore e-liquid show, but
You got
it's
that
all
now.
good. And Ren Vapes, I will talk about you if I want to talk about you. Ren Vapes is awesome. She's just an awesome person, awesome girl. So
Yes.
if you don't know who that is, click on her name and go subscribe to her, and then you'll know.
And then pretty soon she's going to be stabbing people? That's what I heard.
Stabbing people?
Yeah.
No.
Like she can do it every day pretty soon.
Oh,
Wasn't she
yeah. Oh,
trained
you
to
mean,
stab
no,
people?
she'll be vampire. She's going to be
Oh.
vampire.
Okay.
Yeah, not stabbing people. She'll be very carefully and gingerly withdrawing their blood so that they can't even feel it.
Oh, okay.
Because she's gonna be good at it.
She said she's been stabbing people.
Yeah,
Now she'll be licensed.
but as soon as she's licensed, she won't stab anymore. It'll be more gentle.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh, Hugh M. Melons is back. We haven't seen that person for a while.
Hughie Melons.
Yeah.
Hi, Huge. All right. I lost my train of thought. What are we doing?
That's what happens when you see Hugh Melons.
Hughie Melons. Ooh.
Well, we did talk about our weeks. Anything crazy going on? I thought I heard something about Minnesota advocacy wise. Is there?
I haven't heard anything there, but I did see the thing that Maryland, their statewide amendment to whatever that was going to ban flavors did not go through. So
for Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, yeah.
Yeah.
They both start with M, and they had, I don't know.
It's all right.
Massachusetts, Maryland, whatever. It's over there.
The entire East Coast.
I've never been over there, so I don't know how it works. My geography's so sue me. Anyway, yeah. So that was good news. It's nice to see that fell through for people that live up there. I think that Hesh is from that neck of the woods, right?
Yeah. I think he's happy about that.
All right. So we do have a special guest this evening. And
We do?
Yeah, we do. And I think that this would be a good time to bring him on.
Okay.
So come on down. And there he is.
Okay.
Kenny B.
There he is.
What's up, Kenny B?
Oh, not much. Just hanging around. Checking out the new Adore flavor. Sounds really yummy.
Yeah,
right
it's
up
good.
my alley.
It's good, buddy. You got to get some. So how hot is it? We think it's hot up here in the 90s. How hot is it down there?
Here, I'll give you exactly what it is. It is 107.
Oh, geez. That ain't right. So do you just fry eggs out on the sidewalk then?
Yeah, pretty much.
In the morning?
Well, I was kind of amazed because I was cleaning the patio, spraying the patio down, and I mean, it just like evaporates about as fast as it gets wet. I mean, you wet it down, and it's dry like 30 seconds later.
Wow. All right. So you're definitely staying indoors if you can.
Yeah, that's why I'm in the kitchen, because normally when the shows are a little later when I'm on them, I can do it out in the shed because I got that swamp cooler. And it's not too bad, but this time of day it's just still too hot.
So some people might not know who you are. This is Kenny B, and he's a coil maker, makes awesome coils, and recently he started a business where he has his own website, kennybcoils.com. And anything else you want to tell people off the top as far as what's going on with your website and stuff like that?
No, I just, yeah, like you said, I got my website going a couple weeks ago, and it's been going pretty decent. And hopefully we'll see what happens. Starting a new business, it's kind of hit and miss, but just, there's just so many good coil builders out there now. It's a pretty big field of, there's a lot of options out there. But hopefully people buy my product and see what I can give them. Get some damn good coils.
Well, I can attest that you make very nice coils. I've been one of the lucky ones to receive a few sets of those, and do very nice work, very clean. I like the fact that you leave long leads on your coils. Something a little bit unique that I don't see with a lot of other coil makers. You leave the leads a little longer, so if somebody wants to add a wrap or two, you got plenty of wire there to make a little higher resistance coil, right?
Yeah, that's mainly the reason I do it, because that way that way I don't have to offer, I kind of tell people, that the leads, in all actuality, you could probably get 2 wraps out of the leads that are on there, right. That way, because the coils I sell, they're a 6-wrap coil, you can get it all the way up to an 8-wrap,
right?
With the leads that I leave on there,
So somebody that's trying to bump it up for higher resistance,
get the resistance up a little,
or maybe a series build or something. If you need more wire on those, then he provides long leads on the coils that at least on the coils that I've received from you, and I think that's a good way to do it. So, how long? What got you started building coils?
Mainly just as like the hobby end of it. It wasn't really. So I started building. I think it was probably all the way back in like 2011 or early 2012 is when I started building.
Wow, that's a long pedigree.
Yeah. And but back then we were just pretty much making twisted wire and clapping and kind of, getting popular. And it wasn't, we didn't have all these really eccentric coils like we're doing now. It was just kind of the beginning of coil building.
So as you've gone forward, I know that for a while, weren't you doing like the wholesale end of it?
Yes, I did that for a long time. I guess since I'm not doing it anymore, I don't really know, who because before I used to sell all my coils to Kidney Puncher.
Oh, okay.
And the good thing about that is they pretty much buy as many as you wanted to sell them, but the bad part about it is they rip you off big time.
Yeah, they don't give you much for
being.
It's like slave
$1 compared to what you can sell them for retail.
It's like slave labor. Well, I've noticed that the pricing on your website is very reasonable, as it is.
Yeah, and all I use is Kidney Puncher wire. I used to use a little bit of Twisted Message wire, but I figured, why mix it up? I'm just going to go straight, Kidney Puncher, because that's pretty much all I do, all of my building career. I've thought about, switching up wire, but I don't know. I just really don't see the sense in it. I know what I got with Kidney Puncher.
Right.
Gotcha.
Lifey, you have a question for him? I got to close this door over here.
Yeah, so I know there's a couple questions out here. Somebody's asking, is Kenny B in Phoenix? Can you tell them where they're getting these coils from and usual turnaround time for the process of getting the coils?
Texas.
Yeah, my coils ship out of Laredo, Texas. But I myself, I live in Mexico, just over the border a little ways. But I ship pretty quick. Most of the time, they'll usually ship out within 2-3 days, maybe 4 days at the most. because I like to try to have at least a couple orders, you know, because being that I have to cross the U.S. border, it makes a little bit of a trek, you know, just to, you know, so I usually try to wait till I have 2 or 3 orders and I'll go ship them, but usually it's about 2 or 3 days.
So usually you'll ship out 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah, like usually that's what I do. I usually try to ship out like Monday, and, you know, Wednesday and Saturday or something.
All right. So, do you have any like discount that you want to provide for the people?
Yeah, right now
you're on Pink Pussy, right?
Yeah, normally it's 10% off with the coupon code Pink Pussy, but right now it's 25% off. You know, which is a pretty good deal.
That is a good deal. All right, so I flashed that up on the screen there. So with the code Pink Pussy, you can get 25% off. So if anybody out there is ready to do some coil shopping, get over to KennyBCoils.com and help a brother out. Get yourself some coils.
Yeah. You're gonna have a little. You don't have your little notification that pops up on your screen this way, but Vape just made a donation to you.
Yeah, I was gonna just say something.
Vape Vape. Thank you. Yes, he says that he's bought from Kenny B, and he's been very happy with his purchase.
There you go.
The zebra just rolled in as well.
I do got a question for you, Kenny. I'm just going to put you on the spot with this one. All right, so I bought the stainless steel aliens, 0.9s. Okay, so I put them in single battery 2700. And these 0.9s take a bit of time to ramp up. Is there?
Ask you about that. They should ramp right up.
I don't. This is the second set of coils that I put in here, and they, like, I can the same with like Big Boy. I know it's totally different metal, but any other stainless is like you hit them with a 2700 and they go right away. So I was just wondering if it was just I know they're a smaller gauge wire. If with the amount of metal that's put on there is
those are the 26 gauge ones, right?
They were the lowest that you had, the 0.9s.
28 gauge?
Well, no, they were the lowest resistance.
Yeah, the 26 gauge. Yeah. Yeah, those should. I mean, they should fire like instantly.
All right.
Maybe you don't have them. Maybe you don't have them tightened down right. It's possible.
I'm sure he knows how to build, but
it's all right. But when they get hot, they get hot. But they take.
They should. I mean, yeah. Hold it up and fire it. I want to see it go.
Well, let me get a fresh battery in here. Second. It's on the M-Turk deck. It's on the M-Turk deck. Go ahead, Giz.
You're probably used to that Nichrome 90 wire.
Yeah, but still.
No, but I mean, if he's noticing a noticeable difference, I mean, it's got to be something.
There's usually not much difference between stainless steel and Nichrome 90.
Nichrome 90, it fires, but not. I mean, it's not like night and day.
Yeah, it fires quickly, but usually Nichrome 90 just gets hotter.
Fresh has a comment for you. It says, "Coming to Fresh's channel soon. We teach Life how to build an atomizer properly."
All right, I'll read that question then. It's all my fault.
No, I want to see. I want to figure it out.
Well, usually it's like that. It's all right now that I've warmed it, but like
from a dead cold.
It's
my.
We'll have to go back to it once it cools off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to get a close-up shot once it's put it in the freezer, Life.
Because you know me, I'm flipping between all kinds of flavors all the time. So Who knows? It might be my fault.
So I got something awesome from Vaping Swag this week that I wanted to show off. Look at this. Look at that. How's that?
It's
Pretty
like big.
awesome. Yeah.
It looks a little big on you.
Well, he made the circle pretty big, but that's okay.
Yeah, it did.
Looks good though.
Yeah. So I was happy.
Those are available over at Vaping Swag.
Vaping Swag just rolled in here too. Hey, Swaggy.
Yeah.
So anybody that likes that design or wants to support Vaping Swag and Kenny B might pick up a Kenny B t-shirt over there.
Yeah, he's got t-shirt, sweatshirt, towels.
Yeah.
Anything.
So I have a question for you. So what do you normally vape as your standard? What kind of coil do you like to vape just for your standard vape?
No, pretty much just aliens or pralines. Pretty much. That'd be, even fused Claptons every once in a while. It's pretty much what I vape. I'd say 99% of the time.
And we got Vapori out in the audience, so another good question for you is, name a few of the other builders that you really follow and you like.
Like when I was building, I used to watch, what inspired me was like Blue Eyed Goon and Twisted Messes. And nowadays, you just, people that still inspire me, would be like Nick and Yeti, just Mind Forge, but it's just this community's kind of gotten pretty tight, lately. It just seems like we're all one big happy family now, and it's pretty awesome.
Well, all of the coil builders are performing at a pretty high level nowadays.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah. And I'm not sure if we were talking about it over on Tommy's the last time we had a bunch of coil builders over there, and how the community has changed a bit to where, everything's not such a big secret and everybody's so willing to help out, newer builders, and that's pretty awesome compared to, back in the day. I can remember when, it wasn't like that. Everybody, you came up with a new technique, you pretty much kept it to yourself.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, everybody's a little bit more forthcoming on how to do what they're doing nowadays.
Yeah.
It used to be a little more secretive.
There's a lot more secretive.
A lot more secretive. Yeah, high level. Vapor, are you still on vacation? I bet you're at...
Oh, Brian Feeney put out a good point. Check your kidney puncher wire. There was that whole issue with
with
maybe a Canthal instead of stainless steel.
Yeah, it was marked wrong.
He would. I would think that Kenny would know just by looking at it if it was Canthal, pretty much.
Yeah, all mine was good. I don't know. I talked to a few people that said they did have. I think Jessie said that she had a spool or two that was marked wrong.
Yeah. But. Yeah, that was a little bit of vape drama a few weeks back. Kidney puncher was marking their wire wrong.
That actually, that kind of went away a little quieter than I thought it would. Because, that's a pretty serious deal, especially if you got an allergy, to nickel or something. And, right. That's a pretty big deal. And I was kind of surprised on how quiet that kind of went under the rug.
Yeah, it sounds like they had a bad quality assurance person.
Yeah, that's
sorting stuff.
Yeah, they pretty much put the blame on somebody that don't even work there anymore.
Okay, so we're going to ask you some off-the-wall questions. And I'm going to start out with a food question for you. And that would be, what is your favorite non-Mexican food?
Favorite non-Mexican food would be asparagus.
Asparagus. He goes with a veggie.
Yeah, I love asparagus. Well, asparagus like a steak.
You just love the smell of your pee afterwards.
Yeah, it makes it really robust.
Asparagus is awesome.
Yeah,
Especially fresh.
yeah. Well, like up in Montana, if it was a metal fence line, or a metal fence line on a ditch would be like even better.
Right.
You find like wild asparagus. You go out there and pick it. Man, was that good.
It's only good for 2 weeks during the spring, though.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mushroom type.
It's a short season on season on wild asparagus.
Yeah, real peak temperature and just the right conditions.
All right.
Yeah, and if you find the right person at the farmer's market that sells the good stuff,
Yeah.
next week they may not have any. So and then you buy a bunch, and then you eat a bunch for like 2 days straight, and then there's 3 more bundles.
You're out of luck till next
bad.
week.
So living in Mexico, are you sick of Mexican food yet, or I guess?
Yeah, I'm getting a little surprisingly. I'm getting a little tired of it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only so many ways you can make a taco.
Right.
No, but
What do you like, carne asada, or what's your favorite?
Yeah. Well, my mother-in-law, she does it pretty good. I mean, actually, we don't really eat many tacos. Like the other day for Father's Day, she made chili rellenos.
Ooh,
They were super good. And, a lot of caldo de pollo, caldo de res. I don't know. Really, in all actuality, the only time I eat tacos is like when we go to the taco stand, which is
like every other day.
pretty much,
Go out the door.
Like, well, in the morning, I go in the morning because it's free tacos for 10 pesos.
Right. Breakfast tacos.
And right now, 10 pesos is like 50 cents.
Do they make breakfast burritos, or is that American?
They make breakfast burritos. Yeah, that's more of an American. But they make burritos, but breakfast burritos is more of an American thing.
So you can't go out in the morning and get an egg burrito, or do they make them?
Well, you can.
You can get like a big egg taco.
Okay.
A pretty decent sized egg taco. Like
I'm curious what you got outside your front door in Mexico, because that's in Minnesota. We have like zero. I'm originally from Denver, and the Mexican food in Denver was a lot better because we had a lot more Mexicans.
Oh yeah.
So, but up here, it's like it's slowly creeping in, but it's not like in Denver where you could you could go through the drive-through at little mom and pop places and get breakfast burritos for $1, and they're awesome.
Yeah, that's like the place I buy the tacos in the morning. It's a little van that parks right down the street over here. Like on the main thoroughfare where
Taco
people are
truck.
going to work. And it screws up the traffic because people. I mean, here they'll just pull over on the side. I mean, even if they're blocking the road, they're just going to stop right there and get some tacos. And he stays pretty busy, like I said, because it's free for 10 pesos, which is like 50 cents.
Right.
So for $1, you get 6 tacos.
Yeah, I'd be super fat.
Yeah, I mean, egg with ham, egg with bacon,
Man.
egg with frijoles, picadillo. I mean, there's all kinds of choices that he's chorizo con huevo, all kinds of choices you can have.
Yeah.
So, do you believe in aliens?
Actually, I do.
Okay. Because one thing I've always wanted to go visit in Mexico is Machu Picchu, where they have all the
It's
weird.
not in Mexico.
Oh,
It's in Chile.
It's in Chile.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's all South America to me. It's all south of here.
It's just a little drive.
Yeah, it's only like another 2,000 miles.
Oh, okay. All right.
But
Anyway,
if you ever lived in Minnesota and traveled from St. Paul to Bloomington, 2,000 miles.
That's a whole bunch of nothing.
2,000 miles ain't nothing compared to that.
Yeah, that's a farm field that just never ends.
that's in Chile, he says. Oh.
So, you already did with the food question.
Well, you have lots of food questions. I know you like.
I know, but let's go off the wall. What is the weirdest thing that you've seen for sale on the side of the road in Mexico?
Oh.
Human heads.
Yeah. It's pretty bad here, but you see, the thing is, they love their flea markets too. I mean, the thing is they'll get a idea up their ass, and everybody will just set up a flea market right in the middle of the damn road. So, like, certain streets have certain flea markets on certain days. And I mean, you can buy anything. I mean, it's pretty much limitless on what you can find. I mean, as far as weird though, I mean,
do they sell stuffed armadillos?
I think a stuffed cat.
There you go.
How about armadillos?
No, I didn't see no armadillo, surprisingly.
They have armadillos in Texas.
Oh yeah, they got them all over. There's definitely armadillos.
What about javelinas?
Yeah, javelinas.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just pretty much kind of like smaller wild pigs.
Right. Do they grab them? Do they grab them and make tacos?
Oh yeah. The javelina is better than the wild boar.
Yeah, because they're little. They're like suckling piglets.
Yeah. Most of the time they're fairly small, or because some of the wild pigs they get pretty big.
Right.
You probably get a hold of some good tripe tacos.
Oh yeah, tacos de tripa.
Yeah. Just don't tell the newbie what it is.
Yeah, they're good. I like them.
Oh yeah.
Menudo's good. I like menudo.
So when you're walking around Nuevo Laredo, I don't know how to say it right, but anyway, it's basically Laredo, Texas, and it's like one city, but then it's separated by the wall, right?
Yeah, because actually, the river is what divides them, but
Rio Grande.
Yeah, the Rio Grande. But in all actuality, a little history lesson is that Laredo actually used to be its own republic, kind of like Texas was. The town of Laredo and the surrounding area was its own country at one time.
Right.
And after the war, with Mexico and all that, and we divided, they kind of gave because it was pretty much a Hispanic population, and they gave them the option: you want to be an American, or do you want to be, or do you want to be a Mexican citizen? Most of them stayed Americans, but some of them did, and that's why they started New Laredo. So, and the population difference was huge. I mean, this side of the border is just packed. I bet you it's pretty close to 500,000-600,000 people in this little town.
Wow, that is a lot. That's a dense population. Yeah. So, I'm always curious. What are the cartels and that kind of stuff like down there? I mean, are there places in town we're not going to walk down that street or? No,
but it's pretty much everywhere.
Okay.
It gets pretty bad. The last few weeks it's been kind of quiet, but I mean it gets pretty hairy.
Sometimes you hear rocket launchers and gunfire.
Yeah, well, you hear like automatic gunfire, and it sounds like it's right down the street. There's been a couple times where, And the bad part is like in the little subdivision or colonia that I live in, it's kind of like one way in, one way out. And like, this was a couple months back, but they come ripping in here and I hear, and all of a sudden you start hearing gunfire and then you see the military truck go behind them and it turns out to an all out freaking war. But there's only one way in, one way out. And I mean, it was pretty bad.
Wow.
I went to the bathroom and hit the floor. hit the floor.
Hide in the tub.
Yeah.
Hopefully you got a cast iron tub.
Yeah, but it's, or even, you know, like we were out at Home Depot a couple weeks ago, and it was kind of later at night. It was about 9:30. As soon as we walked out of the Home Depot, we just heard like, I mean, a real quick, you know, gunfight, but I mean, it was like right in the parking lot.
Wow. So you have Home Depot in Mexico?
Yeah, we got Home Depot, Walmart, McDonald's.
I know where Giz is going with this. But in Mexico, do you pull up the Home Depot and a whole bunch of white guys jump in your truck?
Oh man!
I just seen that thought bubble pop above Giz's head.
You know me too well, life.
Or have you ever seen that Steve Crowder where he picks up the Mexican people at Home Depot and he brings them to the Border Patrol?
That's wrong.
All right, so we got a couple of giveaways to do. Is that right, Kenny?
Yeah, I got it all worked out to where I got the codes.
Oh, okay. So,
let me just double.
Just tell us what your
Just gonna double check here just to make sure it's all got it all straight.
Okay, but just
I got two gift codes for $20 each.
All right. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll give away one gift code in chat here. Life, if you want to pull up chat and we'll do a random. If you can wrangle that while we're getting ready. And then we'll do a second one of those $20 gift codes for the replay. So
that way
the way we'll do that is you have to comment I'll let you make it up. What do they have to comment in the replay chat?
I have no idea.
Come on, tacos are king.
There you go. Tacos are king.
Tacos are king.
Put something in the chat. So,
all right. So, for the other $20 gift card, we're gonna do it not in the live chat, but you'll have to make a comment on this video after it's over, and you have to somewhere you can write whatever you want, but somewhere in your in what you write, it has to say tacos are king. And nice. Then you'll be able to use a $20 gift card over on Kenny B's website to pick out whatever you want.
Nice. So, let's go ahead and have everybody put like an X1 or something in there. Anybody that's active in chat, that way.
Yeah, anybody that's interested. Also, you will be required to pay $5 shipping. So if you're not willing to fork out $5, then don't put an X1. If that makes sense. But anybody that would like to be in on this, put in an X1 out there.
Just gonna wait a
moment. Get your butts over to Kennedy Coils and get some coils, because help me pay for my truck to get it out of the mechanic. I'm getting tired of thinking you want to talk about sinking the seat in your ass? Go get on a Mexican public bus.
Mexican public bus.
I mean, they drive like it's NASCAR.
And then are you riding on the bus with chickens?
No, but a bunch of parts.
A bunch of parts. Oh yeah, I suppose. Tacos. Everybody had tacos for breakfast.
All right, I'm going to share the screen here. should be able to see this. How many times am I hitting randomize?
You're going to randomize it once, and then you're going to pick the 11th person down the list.
All right, here we go. That would be nobody. Nobody wins.
Okay.
Nope.
We'll do it again.
Still nobody. Keep going.
Again. Swifty.
Swifty. Swifty. So
You are the winner, sir.
So PM Kinney, Swifty, and he'll give you a code.
Whichever, it don't matter.
Instagram or Facebook or somehow get a hold of him.
Yeah, he's messaged me before on Instagram.
So congratulations, Swifty. Congrats. And then, like I said, we'll give away the second one in chat giveaway. And on the chat giveaway, not the chat giveaway, by commenting under the video after it's over, that'll just be announced at maybe next week's Fog Life show or something. Or on
just
Project
hit
Fog.
me up same way.
We'll announce the winner, and I'll contact the winner of that.
So they got one.
I'm sure I'll be in the chat.
Nice.
So thanks for doing that. That's awesome. I guess we can kind of wind this down. We'll give. We're going to be going on a marathon tonight. We just did a show with Adore E-Liquid, and then we've done this wonderful 50th Fog Life presentation for you. And we will soon be moving over to Fresh 03's channel for, I think he has Vinyl and Vapor as a guest tonight, so that should be good.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. That'll be a great show.
And remember also that Kinney, you can order coils from Kinney over there. It's 25% off with code Pink Pussy.
Yeah, I got 25% off, guys.
Yeah.
Great.
So be sure if you missed out on the winner, if your name is not Swifty, you can always go over and purchase some coils. It would be helpful.
Yeah. There you go.
And the bonus is you get some awesome coils.
Yeah, and also keep an eye on my Facebook. I'm gonna be having some pretty awesome mods I'm gonna be selling on there. Like I got a Stabwood Dos Equis, an Underground, a bunch of really nice, authentic, like Filipino mix I'm gonna be selling on my Facebook.
Yeah, so anybody that's interested in that, he's got to get his car fixed because.
Yeah, my truck.
Yeah.
Being stuck in Mexico without a vehicle really stuck in it.
What's wrong with it right now?
I pretty much ended up doing the top. I would have done it myself, but I just don't have anywhere. I mean, I got the tools, but I just ain't got. I mean, you got to be in the shade. And I pretty much ended up putting a whole top end on it. I did a head gasket, rods, and rockers, and so it ended up being like almost like $1,800.
Wow. Yeah. Need to make that up.
Yeah. But we'll get her done. Get her done.
Life, do you want to make that announcement about the Adore E-Liquid as far as the website goes with it being out of stock?
Yeah. Okay. So at this point, you can, when you go out to Adore E-Liquid, the pre-made, and I'm just checking this right now as we speak. So, all right, it does say in stock, and you can add one to your cart. So that's working. For concentrates, I'm going to refresh and go out to the concentrates page. That one was having issue that it said in stock, but you couldn't add one. I'm going to try adding one right now. And it looks like, let's see here. All right. Looks like the concentrate she's still working on. So the pre-made, the 30, the 120, those bottles you can order right now. You can put them in your cart. You can check out. It does look like she's still hammering out on the concentrate side. So keep going back, keep refreshing on there. Sometimes it helps also to open up a new browser in case something is stuck in your browser. Most chances it's not. There was an issue right away that she was working on, so keep trying back for the concentrates if you're interested. It does look like it's 18% is the concentrate mix, so that'll make you a good amount of e-liquid on one bottle, 170 milliliters. So if you got the supplies, order some concentrate when it comes available to put in your cart.
Well, that was clear as mud.
What?
Just kidding.
I think you were the closest, I think, on people guessing as far as, because you said some kind of like butterscotch pudding.
Oh, you mean, to me,
I just want to know what Addie was vaping.
Yeah, to me, it just tasted like it tastes like a really nice butterscotch cream.
Yeah, it's like the goo out of a pecan pie.
Yeah,
and depending on the wattage, you either made it with the pecans or you made it without.
Yeah,
it's like gooey stuff. If you got it on a nice single coil that's close to your mouth, like the recurve has, you're gonna get a lot of that butter right away.
Yeah, I wasn't really getting the nuttiness to it until I cranked it way up.
Yep.
And and that's why I wasn't tasting that, because I had it cranked down pretty low. So you'll get a little bit different notes depending on how hot you run it.
Yep.
Either way, it's glorious.
Yeah, and in the sub-ohm tank, you don't lose anything from it either. It's just more smooth and consistent, because everything with me with a sub-ohm tank, you get kind of in the middle flavors. I don't usually get popping sides of flavors like I do with an RDA.
Right.
More of a
yep.
Down the middle.
It's not that it's down the middle that it isn't full flavor. It's just you don't get the high notes, low notes like some coils can be popping at certain times that you get it.
And what did you say the steep was on it?
21 days. Just like custard de leche, just like custard, things of that nature.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, that's like right in my flavor. That's the exact kind of flavors I like.
Yeah.
Okay, so since this is our 50th show and it's on my channel, I think that I want to do a brief vape vomit, bringing back vape vomit. So, Ken, have you ever done vape vomit?
Yeah, I've tried.
Okay, we're going to do a contest, so you get to go first. Man, you got it all over yourself.
Yeah, that was kind of like
all right, I'll go next.
The new wife. Now I'm going to be doing this all night.
Life of Europe. That was a good one, Life of.
There you go.
I think Life of might have won. Vape vomit time.
All right, so everybody, tune in to Precious Show, where we'll do outros over there, because Gizzard and I only like doing outros once a night, because we're not really.
You know
who
we are. Right now. If you're not subscribed here, I don't know why not. I don't know how you found it. Then.
Yeah.
I don't know how you found the feed.
So, yeah, tune in about a half hour. The final vapor will be over there. And after that, if you're still a diehard, go check out Tommy Vapors. They'll be having a show tonight. And you're
Yeah,
really
well-
up for no good, look up Gizzard Stew in the phone book in the St. Paul area. He does have a listing in the yellow pages.
Or go back to check out some of Gizzard's earlier videos.
Or yeah, what you should do
Their
is
goal.
call Kentucky Fried Chicken and ask the manager if they have sporks.
Forks, yeah. That was a good one.
Because if you're bored, it's fun.
Yeah.
So, all right. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Kenny V, for coming
Thank
on.
you for having me on, guys. I really appreciate it. And everybody in the chat, thank you for your support.
And as you go through the rest of your weekend, buy some Kenny B coils. Because why not? And get off your butts and vape.
Get off your butts and vape. Get off your butts and vape. Get off your butts and vape. Get off your butts and vape. Get off your butts and vape. Get off your butts and vape. Get off your butts and vape. Get off your butts and vape.
That really helps when I turn off my fans.
Get off your butts and vape. Get off your
Oh
butts and
yeah, we're still streaming.
vape. Get off your butts and 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 vape.
Sound check.
Get off your butts and vape. Get off your butts and vape. Get off your
Bye,
butts and vape.
everybody.
Get off your butts and vape.
See you over on Fresh 03.